Hi, as you have probably seen some of my pain body videos and my talk on my realization that I'm not that pain self that had been constructed in me, and I would like to read to you the raw writing in my journal right at the time when it happened, because I think it's something that should be shared. So, with no teachings attached, I'm gonna just read my diary entry to you. It doesn't exist. She doesn't exist. Who is hurt? Who has been rejected again? Who is lonely again? Who is excluded? Who has never been loved? Who is too far gone? Who strives, who struggles in vain, who sometimes succeeds, who never succeeds, who would love to give up, who can't give up, who is not noticed, who wants to hide, who wants to be seen, who wants to run away, who won't be listened to, who doesn't dare to speak, who can only rely on herself, who isn't loved again, who doesn't love herself, who doesn't matter, for whom all is a torment, who is a sack of pain again. Well, she doesn't exist. She doesn't exist who always falls back, who's been so close but still not enough, whose well-being is never an issue, who is never taken into account, who no one wants to be with, who is not worth caring about, who would do anything to be loved, who will take any detour, who tries all means to bring a little love for herself. This is what keeps her alive. The hope to be seen and loved one day, and that one day she might become real. All the while she feels unreal and struggles to prove her reality. She feels fake, rightfully so, because there is no such a thing as her. She truly doesn't exist. I exist. How long have I thought she was me, until I caught a glimpse of that lifeless figure in the company of the Trinity, dangling from a chair. Something was moving her compulsively, as if she was alive. But only its own contradictions were pushing it from right to left. How she wished to be acknowledged. Perhaps that would breathe life into her. But it is not how it goes. I gave her the utmost attention and respect for decades, and yet she felt like she was a performance. Because she was. I don't have to wear her like a costume and prove that she's me, to myself, to others. Sitting in the living room of the Trinity, that junk looks pretty out of place. How odd. Now that I know she's not real, the last bit of life has left her. It is fact she's not alive. However, I am somehow still me. Even though I'm not carrying it around anymore, all the important parts of me are still there for some reason. How could I think she was me? Oh, let's not bury her yet. If we did so, something of me might be lost as well. Why would I want to kill myself? How ironic. That's exactly what this fake self was playing at. That's my body. is so much hers that I could only be free of her torment if I kill it too. How real it had been while I was believing in it, and how lifeless she is now. As I'm writing these lines, it seems less and less appropriate to depict her as a person. But it is appropriate, because that's exactly what she was trying to become. Alive, existing in her own right, dominating everything else, but not anymore. God is taking this puppet, this drag doll, what's left of her, and I don't know what he does with it. No, there are only 4 of us left in the room. You 3 and me. Me being the real me and not the pain. I don't know how many times she's gonna make me believe that she exists and lives through me. But I know she's just a puppet. I don't want to force myself or others to love her, because no one can love a lie. What a comfort that I am me and not her. May we all have an awesome realization of how free we are. God bless you. Kisses to you.